Hey everybody, welcome. It's me, John, aka Nosy, and I'm here for a brand new Transformers review. So let's not waste any more time. I'm going to be doing a review today on Beast Wars Quickstrike. Let's do it. Oh yes. Beast Wars Quickstrike. A figure I've always wanted to have in my collection, and I just don't know why. It's just a figure that has either eluded me all these years, or what, I don't know. But to be quite honest with you, it's actually quite difficult to get this guy with everything with him. I mean, to be honest, I believe this guy is complete. I don't know if he's missing anything in particular. He has all of the tail. He has everything. His legs. He has all the parts to him. So it's not like he's not missing any major part to him. I mean, when I got him, I got this guy off eBay, and it actually said he was complete. It didn't say anything about a weapon or anything like that, even though inside those claws, it does look like it has little circular bits where something could maybe plug into. So I'm not sure whether there is maybe a weapon accessory for him, like an additional thing. I'm sure this is the first time I've owned this toy, so I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I could literally go on TFU, is it TF info, is it TF.info, whatever it is. There's ways that I can find out whether I'm missing anything in particular for this guy. But to be quite honest, I'm not all that bothered whether if I am missing anything or missing anything extra accessory wise. I don't think I am, but even if I am, I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't hinder the figure in any way. He can transform. He can have a play around with him as you should. So that is the main thing. And plus, I'm just happy to have Beast Wars Quickstrike in my collection finally, because this figure, you know, I love Beast Wars, and I'm always on the lookout to try and get some Beast Wars, some figures that I've never owned. Because like I say, I mean, I have a relatively quite a large Beast Wars collection. A relatively large. I won't say it's not complete or anything like that. And to be quite honest, I don't think I ever will complete it, because I just don't have the room for a full-on collection of Beast Wars figures. Because it's not just Beast Wars, because it's Beast Wars, it's Beast Wars 2 and Beast Wars Neo. So also there's Beast Machines as well. So there's like 4 lines. And then you've got the more recent stuff, which is like the new Beast Wars figures coming out with the Rise of the Beast film and the Kingdom Land and all that stuff, you know. So there's loads of different Beast Wars relative characters coming out. So I don't think you're ever going to get it complete unless they just completely, like they did with Beast Wars. Once Beast Wars kind of finished and the line stopped, and they stopped like making Beast Wars related toys. So basically, kind of like this toy line sort of went into obscurity, whatever kind of thing. It kind of just like disappeared. I won't say it's disappeared, but what I mean is they stopped making Beast Wars related figures. There was only a couple of figures that that carried on in like different lines, kind of like they did like redecos and, you know, kind of like retools of certain Beast Wars figures, and they kind of like rebranded them and called them something else. Like they did the whole Cryotech Transmetal 2 Megatron, and I believe he was from a different line, or I can't quite remember, but he wasn't. It was basically just Transmetal 2 Megatron, the Dragon Megatron from Beast Wars, but they called it the Cryotech and they made it blue. It was actually from a different line. I believe there was some other Beast Wars related figures that was released or reused or repurposed for other different lines as well after Beast Wars. But yeah, so I don't think I'm ever going to manage to complete the Beast Wars line. But yeah, I always like to try and get as many figures as I possibly can. Characters that I really liked in the show, and also characters that I've just never owned and always wanted to own. So, but this guy is one of them, because he is one of the Fuzors. So he is part Scorpion and part King Cobra, I guess, Snake. So yeah, he is a really cool little bot, really. You know, he is a really nice, aesthetically quite pleasing looking figure. You know, he's got these orange scorpion legs, and then you can see that he has his opening scorpion claws, which also are his robot mode arms. Well, no, they're his legs. Boing. Yeah, so they actually become his legs. And so this obviously is one of the arms, because obviously, as you know, if you've ever watched the series, this actually is his arm, one of his arms, and also it's actually one of his primary weapons as well. And then his other arm is basically all these legs kind of come together to make like a big claw sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, he looks really, really cool. I mean, the colour in this, I mean, I believe is it like a turquoise? Is it like that? It's like, it looks like, to my eye, it looks like a green, but I'm guessing it's more of a turquoise green. Then you've got your oranges, you've got like your sea transparent yellow or gold. Yeah. Also, what I found out is I actually watched somebody else's review. I watched somebody else on review this guy, and I didn't realise this, but this figure actually has a gimmick. I'm not going to do it for the review because, quite frankly, I don't want water to go all over the place, and that's not a really good idea. But apparently this guy has a gimmick, and apparently if you submerge the head in water, there is like a spongy kind of thing in there. As you can maybe, if I bring it closer, see, that's all spongy. So basically, if you submerge the snake head underwater, you can kind of make like a little water pistol out of it. So it can actually shoot out water as if it's like venom, which is kind of a cool little gimmick, really. So yeah, so that's that. So that, as you can see as well, that tail is really, really articulated. It has quite a number of ball joints, all individually move, which is cool. So, but obviously this also is one of his arms as well, so it does need more posability to be able to do stuff. And that's pretty much this mode. I mean, these claws, obviously, they're his legs, so they do move, as well as open, and have a ball joint. Well, not a ball joint, but they have a joint there. So, there we have it. That is Quickstrike in his alt mode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transform him and have a look-see at his robot mode. So, without further ado, what you do is his inset legs, you pull it out and you kind of twist. Let me try and remember which way. I think it's this way. That's it, yeah. So you sort of just you unpeg the legs up, and then you twist this whole bit like that. The snake arm is on this side, on the, yeah, I think on the left side, and then the inset legs are on the right. That is the true way around it, I think. So that's that. And then while you've done that, the robot mode head sort of just it kind of folds in, so that little groove. So you just pull that out on like another ball joint, like so. And then you just bring you've got to be quite careful with this bit, because apparently I've been told that, I mean, you could probably quite easily put some stress on those bits of plastic there, and plus it's gold plastic, kind of transparent plastic, which is quite fragile. So yeah, so you just basically just flip it in like that. Well, what you do it? Ah, I see why I've messed up. Let me just pop it back up again. Yes, I did. I had it, I think, the wrong way around. That's right. So basically, what I just switched around, it was actually the wrong way around. Basically, the robot mode head has to be upside down, not up. Because then when you do this, like I was doing, the head then will pop up through the shoulder blades. So yeah, you just kind of bend like so, and then you just sort of push up and there, and then bring in. So when you press in, that pops up the robot mode head where it's supposed to be, and then that creates the backpack once you actually bring it to. Then the legs, you just sort of twist, oops, and pop the ball joints off, which is very easy for this guy. There we go. And then you just open up the claws to make the feet. Get my nail in there. There we go. There we are. So that's the legs done. And then you just sort of position the arm, or the arms, both arms. You just sort of just position them like that. So there we have him. There is Quickstrike in robot mode. So yeah, he does look pretty darn awesome. He does look quite reminiscent to his on-screen counterpart. I mean, if you saw this toy, you would know automatically this is Quickstrike. It's quite recognisable. I am a big fan of the basic toys. I love the Beast Wars Basics lines. I don't know why, but you get some really obscure figures within the Beast Wars Basics line. Some figures that never actually made it into the series. Some of them are actually I think some of the figures from the Basics line, some of the more obscure figures kind of made it into Beast Wars 2 and Beast Wars Neo later on, but not all the characters that were made in toy form were actually animated. So yeah, but this guy is absolutely awesome. Just look at the colour palette and look at the back. Really do. This guy's in really good condition considering I got it off eBay. I'm actually quite happy with that. So articulation is basically, you've got like numerous amounts of articulated pieces on this snake head, and then the snake head mouth can open as well, as you can see there. And then these arms, they basically can open up, and there's a slight ball joint there at the elbow and the shoulder. Then, I think I've just forgot to do something. This, I think you're supposed to swing it to the back. I think, yes. So basically the insect head, it kind of goes there for robot mode, but then you can swivel it on the joint and it kind of like goes to the back. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, the legs, ball joint on the knee and the hip, and swivel, slight swivel, but man seems to want to pop off. There we go. And then you've got just a little articulation of the claws / feet. And then the head itself as well is on like a ball joint, so you can swivel up and down and left and right. So there we have it. That is basically all the articulation for him as well. And so yeah, he is a really nice figure. Very happy to have him finally in my collection. And yeah, I just absolutely love this guy. I'm just so happy I finally have him in the collection. And even though this guy's probably going to get remade, because I know that they're doing reissues for the original Beast Wars toys, which I think is an incredible, brilliant idea. Finally, there's some love somewhere at Hasbro for Beast Wars recently. And, you know, I won't say all Beast Wars figures, I won't say the Beast Wars figures, like the original ones, are difficult to get. It's just some of them are getting quite pricey, because they were getting quite collective, you know, quite, not to say hard to get, but they were getting difficult to find complete without all the parts and things of that nature. So it was kind of like, you know, they were becoming a bit more expensive to try and get one complete. So it's nice that they're finally kind of giving some respect to the Beast Wars toy line with reissuing the toys. I think it's a good idea. I mean, I don't know how far they're going to go into reissuing all the Beast Wars figures. I know they've only gone about maybe 2 or 3 waves so far. But if they start going into territory, I mean, I know they reissue Tigatron. I do need to get myself a Beast Wars Tigatron. I don't have a original Tigatron. I have original Cheetor. I have Transmetal 2 Cheetor. Transmetal Cheetor. I need to get Transmetal. Yeah, so I've got Transmetal 1 Cheetor. I need to get, I think, Transmetal 2 Cheetor. But I need to get me Beast Wars Tigatron, because I do have a Tigerhawk. I need to get myself a Beast Wars Air Razor as well at some point. So yeah, so there's some figures that I haven't got, but I'm hoping that they might maybe re-release or reissue some of them, so I will be able to finally obtain them. I don't really have a problem that they're not the original figures. I just, you know, end of the day, they are the original toy, but they're just not from the 1990s, 95, 96 or whatever time frame, which is when the original toys were being released, between 95 and 98, I believe. And yeah, late 90s, because obviously, so like I say, Beast Wars 2 and Beast Wars Neo as well. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm going to go now. Thank you ever so much for watching the review. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for your patience, because it has been a while since I've actually reviewed a Transformer. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back with more reviews very soon, in due course. There is still quite a lot of figures that I've yet to actually unbox and do a review for. Figures that are on display but yet haven't done a video for. So yeah, I should be back hopefully next week with another review. And so stay tuned, stay awesome, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.